All right, well, want to look more confident, be more confident, live without pain, and have the best smile in pictures? Well, we often talk about health for the new year, but not enough about oral health. So here with us this midday, dentist Dom Lombardi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me,
The
Jennifer.
full Dominic Lombardi, I should say. And you specialize in cosmetics.
I do. Cosmetics.
One of the things that you
One of the things I do full service, anything from a cleaning, come in and see one of my hygienists, to reconstructive work, where if you need, your whole mouth looked at, and to get from not being able to chew, not being confident, to getting you almost perfect.
Yeah.
And
tell me a little bit, you're a Valley boy.
Yep.
So you grew up in the Shenango Valley.
Actually in Brookfield.
In Brookfield. That's right. You grew up in Brookfield.
Still live in Brookfield.
Okay. You got interested in dentistry.
Yes. So I always had good experiences, with braces and going for my checkups, and lucky enough to not have too much going on. So I wasn't probably scared when I was little. So it was always a source of comfort for me. And, you start thinking about what you want to do for a living, and how can I help people in a bunch of different ways?
Yes. This is it.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Health. Get to meet new people all the time, so it's great.
And like you said, pain-free too, which we'll talk about. You're here for 2 segments, so we'll talk a little bit more about some of the work that he's done. We'll take a look at one example, but you go, like you said, from A to Z with a person's oral health, and it's so important because we talk about all the external things, but if you don't have good oral health, that can be a real serious problem down the line.
Well, you're talking about bacteria in your body, and bacteria leads to inflammation. And anything that is chronic like that is going to wear you down, whether you realize it or not. In addition to the obvious things like tooth loss and bad breath and not looking good in pictures and stuff like that. Bad first impressions.
And that can affect just your whole body, really, and your whole presence. One of the things that you do best is restorative, just restoring your smile, making it healthy again. And you have a lot of great pictures before and after with people who walked in. The first one we just want to look at. Tell me about this one.
I love looking at these before and afters because then I start thinking about the patient. This girl came in, she's a young girl, 22 years old. You have a situation like this, you're missing teeth. How are we going to remedy it? There are a couple different ways. With her, we decided to go with fixed porcelain restoration. My porcelain lab is in Los Angeles, American made. They're the -- 1 aesthetic lab in the country.
You're getting celebrity teeth.
Yeah, Hollywood smiles,
Would
basically.
those be considered porcelain veneers?
These are not veneers. This is a combination of bridges and crowns. To highlight the person's natural aesthetic lines and stuff like that.
Right, okay. And it really depends on the person, what issues they have going on in their mouth.
Everybody's different. You come in, I meet you, we get to know each other, and then we're able to take some x-rays, I do an exam, and then we talk about your goals. And whatever you're interested in, whether it's looking your absolute best, or just getting out of pain, or being confident, we'll figure something out. And usually those things coincide. You usually can't have one without the other.
Yeah.
So.
And you're so easy to be around. I'd imagine for the patient, it's comfortable. Because it's not always comfortable to go to the dentist. Let's be honest, right? You want somebody who's engaging and puts you at ease.
My favorite part of it is getting rid of that anxiety, that fear. When I first started, the hardest thing was dealing with people like self-issues
from childhood,
traumatic events. But once we break down that first barrier, get over that hurdle, it's sunshine and rainbows, because we're like, yeah, this isn't that bad.
Well, let's bring up the location of where you're at.
Yeah, we're in Sharpsville, right next to the plaza. A lot of people know about Lock, Stock, and Barrel. It's a great sub shop, right next to the Rite Aid. You can't really miss us. Give Linda a call, and she'll set you up with an appointment. Say you want to consult and you want to meet me, and we'd love to see you.
Dom, thank you. You're sticking around for a later segment, right?
Sounds good.
We'll see more before and after photos. Appreciate it.
That's great. Thanks.
All right, keep it here. We'll be right back with more Midday.